Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Just consume product. Just consume product. Just consume product and then get excited for next product. And then get excited for next product. And then get excited for next product. And then get excited for next product.
By nature, I'm an upbeat person, but the executives at Lucasfilm are precluding optimism with their failures. Star Wars has become Marvel, a conveyor belt of shut off your brains. No offense, Marvel fans, I sympathize because I remember the good times too. Mando 1 and 2, Andor, and No Way Home are remarkable exceptions to the rule. Love and Thunder, WandaVision, The Eternals, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Kenobi, Black Widow, The Book of Boba Fett, Mando 3. These productions and their like are the consequence and reality of handing the greatest franchises in entertainment history to the untalented, inexperienced, and/or acquiescent. The MCU came together for Infinity War and Endgame, an epic two-part climax. Many of Phase 3's standalone films, such as Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Captain Marvel, suffered to reach the franchise's culminating event. But beloved characters and anticipation continued to yield billions in ticket and merchandise sales. As a result, many studied the MCU achievements with intentions of reducing them to a formula. Greedy executives overlooked writing, directing, and acting to focus on interconnectivity, scaffolding, and teasers. Ironically, Marvel itself has never recreated the magic. After the sequel trilogy's diminishing returns, Lucasfilm opted for the Marvel approach with Disney+. And who better to oversee Star Wars' new direction than the man who launched Marvel's first phase, Jon Favreau. Mando 1 exceeded expectations.
Your work exceeds all expectations.
But storm clouds appeared on Season 2's horizon in a manner similar to Marvel's Phase 3. Success drew attention, and attention brought interference from overbearing studio heads and corporate know-nothings. Quality declined. In Mando 2, guest stars and forced interconnectivity for spin-offs led to problems with pace and character development. Like the bad films of Phase 3, Mando was used as a vehicle instead of an adventure. It returned Cara Dune, Fennec Shand, Greef Karga, Migs Mayfeld, and Moff Gideon. It introduced Ahsoka Tano, Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, Carson Teva, Cobb Vanth, and Morgan Elsbeth. The rushed effort to approximate the MCU hurt the series. I noticed the writing in both franchises sink to convenience. As plot devices, Marvel's multiverse and Star Wars clones are similar. Both promote the illusion of high stakes when, in fact, they have no weight. Anything done can be undone. Thanks to cloning, Palpatine survived Vader's redemption to replace Snoke, whose life and death were almost meaningless. Rey acquired an imprudent backstory about a rebellious copy of Papa Palps. Moff Gideon might escape a Star Cruiser's explosion. I'm criticizing only Disney-era cloning here. Lucas's clones were integral to the prequels. They served the plots of episodes 1 and 2 and the Clone Wars. Now, unfortunately, cloning is a smokescreen for substandard writers. Perhaps I should have said Snokescreen. Anyway, thanks to the multiverse, Sylvie's decision couldn't be right or wrong. The Illuminati across countless macrocosms erased any sorrow caused by Scarlet Witch. Kang's defeat by Scott and Hope was an appetizer. Death, the bitter end and thus the greatest peril, is only ephemeral in the multiverse. Unless we're discussing America Chavez. In lieu of cause and effect, action and reaction, i.e. competent writing, hacks often resort to such devices and attempt to cover their shortcomings with action scenes. Don't type hater in the comments section. I love Star Wars, and I'll always root for it. However, I must ask, has the damage become irreversible? And, if not, how soon before it does? From my perspective, Disney turned Star Wars and Marvel into fire hoses of content, written and directed mostly by the acquiescent, for a small enclave dominated by a hive mind. Loyalists drift from post-credit scenes to exciting trailers.
Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
In between, actual films and series underwhelm, but the promise and distraction of future projects eases present disappointment. Ahsoka is coming in August. Did you watch the Acolyte panel at Celebration?
Hope. It is the quintessential human delusion, simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness.
A friend described Mando 3 as a one-eye-on-your-phone season. Add Kenobi, the Multiverse of Madness, and Quantumania, and, well, let's just say it's been a tough year. No doubt many will dismiss these thoughts as fanboy tears. Last week's comments rebuked me for unrealistic expectations. It's the hive mind encouraging you to settle instead of think. But if coherence and continuity are too high as minimums, we are lost. If you crave unwavering affirmation of Disney Star Wars, my channel will disappoint you.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better.
You wouldn't respect me as a host if I turned shill. When I'm disagreeable, I hope you still appreciate honesty. My dislike for new Star Wars shouldn't impact those who enjoy it. In the end, who am I? I'm not foolish enough to believe my channel is
the spark that'll light the fire that burns.
Blah blah. I know the following to be true. Ratings are down, ticket sales are down, subscriptions are down, and merchandise sales are down. The fastest road to change is paved with money. Purchasing decisions command attention, even from major corporations. So, think for yourself, speak up, and vote with your dollars. Don't accept less than excellence from Star Wars and Marvel. Thank you for watching. Check out Galactic Initiative for all things Star Wars.
Galactic Initiative is not authorized or endorsed by Lucasfilm Limited. The name Star Wars and all related materials are registered trademarks of Lucasfilm Limited, a subsidiary of the Walt Disney Company, all rights reserved. Galactic Initiative is a registered trademark, and other product and company names are trademarks of their respective holders. Use does not imply affiliation or endorsement.